you talk to?
See if we can do an airplay to it or something.
Test 1 2 1 2. Test 1 2. One two one two 1 2. Should be good. Glass is terrible.
I know, it's
All right. Good afternoon, everybody. 5:15, 5:20. Couple minutes behind here. Game 3 of the tournament, the Icebreaker Invitational. Here from Gilbert, Arizona. Got our 200-foot vantage point here. This is the Golden State Eagles team as well. We played the other team this morning in a 4-2 win with the empty net at the end. Fitzgerald had the hat trick this morning, 2-0. Next game will be tomorrow, game 4, and then hopefully the championship on Sunday. Just underway here. It's going to be hard to see some of the numbers through the glass and 200 feet away. But the Eagles in the blue away jerseys. And Chelsea's in net. He wings it around the left side to Ishu. It's Ishu on the left, Brandt, and then Curry. On defense, good to see Rayhorn's back here. So we've got Stroud right here in front of us, and then he's paired up with Rayhorn. Pass up to Ishu. And then Brandt trying to get it out. He regroups back to Stroud. Backhands it across to Weekly. Weekly up the wall and out to center. Picked off in the middle by Curry. Takes down the right side. Loses it in his skates. Hit along the boards. And keeps it in. Getting some help from O'Hearn. Weekly. Everybody over there. Now it's Weekly. Across to Glimsher. Glimsher shot just wide of the net. No chance I'm going to get a goalie name from this vantage point for the Eagles. Pass through the legs of Curry. Now comes back out. O'Hearn back for it. O'Hearn up the left side. Puck is on net now. It's O'Hearn tried to get a shot off. It was blocked. Now it's sent back out. Schwab backhands it to Weekly. Weekly up the wall, off the ref's foot. Little scrum in front of the net. Weekly comes out with it. He sends it in all the way down off a stick and in front of the Eagles goaltender. Eagles have it behind their net in the corner. Let's see, we've got Schaefer, Marbin, and Neubauer all the way down there. Neubauer in the corner. Goes up left side, Gill. Gill shot. Nope, takes it across. Pass to Weinkammer. Shots blocked. Eagles blocked a lot of shots this morning as well. In the corner, I believe it's Schaefer. Marbin comes in to help out. Shot in and glove down by the Eagles goaltender. We'll have our first whistle of the game. 12-11 left in the first, just underway here. Face-off will be deep inside the Eagles' end. Face-off, I believe, was Neubauer. Rayhorn with the shot. Glove down, pushed out, and now sent all the way down. Should be an icing call. Face-off back on the other side. Line change brings out, Good thing I've memorized most of the numbers here because I can't see the names. It's going to be Fitzgerald on the right, 34, 19, Brandt in the middle. On the left, I believe it's Ishu, Gill, and Weinkammer up top. Weinkammer sends it down. Now it comes back up, chipped out by the Eagles. Gill had a skate issue this morning. I believe he had that fixed. His blade popped out a couple times this morning and in Denver as well 2 weeks ago. So hopefully that's been repaired. Ishu has it here behind the net. Up the wall and kicked out by Fitzgerald. Now forecheck, Brandt down the far wall. He gets tripped up, back on his feet, has it, circles back up, cross, pass, looking all the way across to Gill, a little too far off the wall and back out to center. Weinkammer, hard pass across through the stick of Ishu. Now it's sent all the way back down. We'll have another icing call. Face off back down the other end again. Brandt's out there at center still. Won by the Sun Devils. Stroud down to Fitzgerald. He's bumped off the puck. Puck goes down low to Brandt. Brandt behind the net, tries to throw it out in front. Tried to connect with Ishu. Now up top, Stroud down low. Back up top, Stroud. Shot in, tipped, and at least one save by the Eagles goaltender. Fitzgerald battling for it, and the Eagles are going to be able to skate it out here. They go for some line changes. They send it in, no icing. Chelsea loses his edge here right in front of us. Rayhorn now sends it up the wall. Ishu flips it up, but not out. Now flipped back in. Stroud back for it. Stroud up the wall and a little too far for Fitzgerald. Brandt been out there for a while. He needs a line change. Stroud loses it here, and Eagles have it. Chance throw it out in front, off a skate and redirected into the corner. Rayhorn, Stroud, Curry, all alone as everyone else goes for a change. Comes down the left side, waiting for some help. Gets it from O'Hearn. Now Weekly's going to come back for it. Weekly and Schwab on defense. D to D behind Chelsea. Schwab spins him out of trouble. Tries to shovel it up the wall to O'Hearn. Now sent back all the way around. It's going to come up the far side. Glimsher off the bench into the corner on the forecheck. Now it comes back to Schwab. Schwab up to Glimsher. Brooks Glimsher down the left side. He's got Curry going to the net. Glimsher throws it out in front. Deflected back behind the net. I believe it's Curry and Glimsher down the corner. Curry trying to dig it out. Eagles come back out the other side. Kept in by the Sun Devils. Curry trying to tuck it around the backside of a defender. O'Hearn now through the middle. Shot wide of the net. Off the back wall. Up and off the glass. Kept in by Weekly. Weekly again kicks it to his backhand. Schwab throws it in on net. That's blocked and now sent up and all the way down. I'll have another icing call. 8:27, I believe, is on the clock. Most of the play's been down the other end. Neubauer at center. Marbin left. Peck right. Weinkammer on the right side and Gill left up top. Gill able to keep it from entering his zone. Now it comes back. Eagles have it. Neubauer here in the corner. Eagles pick it up behind Chelsea. They throw it out in front. See if they have the same strategy as this morning. The Eagles like to play it back behind the goal line here and just try to make a centering pass. So they try to play a wall game, and now they have it again in the corner. They go up top. Shot through some traffic, tipped wide of Chesley. And now Marvin able to golf it out. And that's going to be an icing call. 7:40 to go in the first. No score, game 3. Sun Devils looking to go 3-0 here. Would roll into tomorrow for game 4. And hopefully a chance on Sunday in the championship. Neubauer at center. Stroud's going to be the left defenseman on the left corner. Marvin, Rayhorn, and Peck in the middle. And Eagles player lost his footing, takes out the net. We'll have another whistle. Should be outside. As the Eagles player knocked it off its moorings. Be outside. Outside, no. Going to keep it inside. Neubauer, Stroud, over to Rayhorn. Rayhorn tries to get it out off a pad of the Eagles player now. Rayhorn this time pushes up farther. Eagles able to keep it in. The battle along the wall. Good stick by Rayhorn. Pushes it back up. Kept in again by the Eagles. Shot in. Chesley just pushes it aside. Stroud backhands it. Rayhorn. Rayhorn up to Peck. Pass through the middle is intercepted. Now sent back in behind Chesley. Chesley hesitant to come out of his net as last time he lost his footing. Now pass through the middle. It's Marvin. Marvin all by himself. Chips it in. 1, 2, 3 Sun Devils go for a change. Brandt's out there. Fitzgerald's way down there. Off the bench is Ishu, Weekly, and Schwab. Now the Eagles able to skate it out through center. Weekly on it. Schwab takes it. Schwab with some speed, had a goal this morning. Shot from the point, got redirected a few times, and found himself with, I believe it was a tying goal, and Fitzgerald with the game winner and the empty net. Brandt through the middle up to Ishu. Ishu down the left side, taken away by the Eagles. They chip it in, back behind Chesley. Schwab comes back for it on his forehand. Rides out his man. Brandt comes in to help out. Rolling puck out in front. Went off the side of the net. Popped up over Chesley's stick, and Eagles had an opportunity there. Now a chip pass up to Fitzgerald off the back heel of Brandt and turned over to the Eagles. They come over the blue line and now push it back out themselves. Sent in deep. Schwab back again for it. He's going to get some pressure. Chips it up the wall to Ishu. Ishu sends it to the middle. Lucas got hit pretty good on the left side there. No call. Now Weekly able to send it out to center. It's going to bounce over the stick of Brandt. Now Curry up the left side. Gets it in. Now the Eagles back out to center again. Puck's bouncing all over the place. Not many flat passes here. And another pass here behind Curry is going to go all the way down. No icing. O'Hearn off the bench. He creates turnover behind the Eagles net. O'Hearn looking across for Curry. Now Gill down the left side. Sends it on net. Pad save. Kick to the far right corner. Shot in again by Weinkammer. Played by the Eagles netminder. Gill up top. Shot blocked. And puck comes back out to center. O'Hearn. O'Hearn's going to catch everyone in a line change here. He's going to go down the right side. Shot. That was deflected off the back wall. He has it again. Looking out in front. And he's trying to find it. I believe that's Glimsher. Good pressure here by the Sun Devils. Gill over to Weinkammer. Shot in and covered up. .4:15 to go in the first. No score. That line going to stay out. Curry on the right wall. O'Hearn in the middle, and I believe Glimsher in the inside hash. Gill and Weinkammer up top. Sent pucks in all the way around and just beyond the reach of Gill. He's going to come back for it. He's hit from behind. There's a delayed call coming up. And we'll see a power play here for the Sun Devils. Everybody will head down the other end for a face-off inside the Eagles' end. Brandt, Issue, and Fitzgerald up front. Gonna have Curry and Weinkammer. So Issue's gonna drop back on defense. Curry's gonna take the left side. Brandt in the middle. Fitzgerald on the right. Face-off won by the Eagles into their corner. They send it all the way around. Issue gets there for it, takes it on his forehand, walks to the middle. Weinkammer down Fitzgerald, back up to Weinkammer. Grayson down to Issue. Issue shot in and sounded like a pad save. Covered up again. 146 on the power play. 3:47 left in the first. 9 shots to 3 in favor of the Sun Devils. Face off, switch sides. Curry circles behind Brandt, gets in on it. Into the corner. Now the Eagles take it and send it down off the hand of Issue. And it rolls and flutters back here behind Chesley. Weinkammer up to Issue. Issue, nice pass, just too far over the stick of Brandt. Would have been a nice break there. Curry creates turnover behind the net. Sends it up top to Issue. Issue, Weinkammer, shot through traffic, and I believe it was tipped off the back glass. Curry in the corner waiting for some help. Issue cheats down the side. Brandt spins out of the corner. Backdoor pass to Fitzgerald, and he scores. We saw that this morning. AJ to Fitzgerald. That's Fitzgerald's 4th goal in the last 7 or 8 hours. One being an empty net this morning. So it's a power play goal. It'll be Fitzgerald from Brandt and either Issue or Curry on the secondary assist. Power play goal for the Sun Devils. They take the 1-0 lead. 3:07 left in the first. Face-off won by the Sun Devils. Peck had it up the right side. Now it kicks back to Stroud. Stroud, Schaefer. Schaefer sends it in off a pad and it bounces back out to center. Max Stroud, left side, battling at the red line. Gets some help from Schaefer. Puck comes back to Neubauer and then sent in for an icing call by Rayhorn, and we'll have a face-off back here on our end. Neubauer will take the face-off. Rayhorn on the wall, and it comes to Rayhorn. He gives it to Stroud. Stroud pivots out of some trouble, sends it up the wall. Schaefer, long pass deflected and bounces into the zone. Peck down the right side, holds up. He comes up to Rayhorn. Rayhorn pivots, shot, deflected over the head of everybody off the back wall, and now sent down, and Chesley's going to have to play that one. Plays it up to Stroud. Stroud shovels across, dangerous play in front, and this time Chesley's going to hold on to it. The face-off to the right of Chesley. It'll be O'Hearn centering Curry and Glimsher. Schwab and Weekly. Weekly tries to send it up the wall, can't. O'Hearn back. Good play by Schwab in front. Defends off the center. Weekly and O'Hearn. Now O'Hearn on his backhand, switches forehand up off the wall, bounce pass to Glimsher. He tries to chip it forward. Curry was cutting back behind the defender. He couldn't quite get it. Schwab up to Curry off of his skate. He gets stick checked. Now it's sent back the other way. Weekly's going to have to race in for it. Cuts off the Eagles player. Now behind the net, Schwab. Glimsher comes down, sends it up. It's going to come to the Eagles. Slap shot wide at Chesley. Puck comes all the way out the right side. Curry, it's a one-on-one. Cuts to the inside, tries to toe drag it inside, lost it. Fitzgerald out there. No, that's Glimsher. Schwab just lost his footing on the left side. Went into the boards. No one was around him. Yeah, Schwab Off the stick of Brandt. Brandt tries to cut in. He's going to get it. Everyone's in a line change. Brandt's down there by himself. Off the bench comes Ishu and Fitzgerald. Schwab and Weinkammer up top. Pass across Weinkammer now to Schwab. And we got a whistle here and maybe a delayed call. Or maybe it went offside, yeah. Offsides. Face off in the neutral zone. Face off controlled by the Eagles. D to D and up and not out. It's kept in by Ishu. Ishu has it. Creates some space looking to find Brandt in the middle. Brandt's tied up and spun around. Now Gill backhands it. Weinkammer, quick shot. And saved by the Eagles. Eagles goaltender able to jump out of his crease and cover it up. With just 14.4 to go in the first, Sun Devils with the lead on the power play goal by Fitzgerald. That line's out there right now. It's AJ Brandt in the middle, Fitzgerald on the right, and I believe Ishu on the left. Ishu has it in the corner, 10 seconds now. Centering pass and deflected and now sent out over the stick of Gill. No icing. It'll roll down here and we'll roll out of the period. Sun Devils have the 1-0 lead here at the end of the first, game 3, looking to go 3-0 on the opening 2 days of the tournament. Face-off will be back at center. Everybody flip side. Sun Devils in the white uniforms. They'll be coming on offense to our side here in our face. And I'll get a name for the Eagles goaltender now. It's Billardello. Face-off at center, now controlled by the Eagles. Eagles through center ice and sent back in on the far side. Stroud and Rayhorn are down at the other end on defense. Schaefer chips it out to center. Neubauer and Marbin are the other forwards. Stroud plays his man. Rayhorn comes into the corner. Now it reverses. Stroud, far left corner, trying to get it up to Schaefer. Pushed off the puck. Now it's this side. It's Rayhorn. He's going to skate it out through center, gets the red line, chips it forward just over the stick of Schaefer. Schaefer on the forecheck. Now the puck sent up and all the way down. And should be an icing call. It is. So we'll have a face-off right here to the right of Billardello. The O'Hearn, Curry, and Glimsher line heads out. Curry in the middle slot. And we've got O'Hearn at center on the right wall. It's Glimsher. Puck comes back behind the net. Now all the way up the side. And chipped out by the Eagles. They've got a one-on-one here. It's Schwab back on defense. Good back checking there by Wakely to get back into the play. O'Hearn chips it behind Chesley. And puck comes out to center just over the stick of Glimcher. He's going to race in for it and throws this guy almost into the Sun Devil bench. Weekly tried to find Curry. It was off a Eagle stick. Now Weekly again. His pass intercepted again. Now it's thrown out in front. Glimcher comes down to scoop it up. Sends it up off the stick of Curry. And now sent back in by the Eagles. Schwab has it. Backhands it up. Glimcher. Glimcher ran himself into the wall. Stays with it. Trying to chip it forward. And now the Eagles send it back in behind Chesley. He comes out of his net. Puck goes over his stick and continues down to the left corner. Now the Eagles are off sides here. They touch up. Long pass is going to come onto the stick of Curry. He's got all the room, but no one to help him. O'Hearn, heavy hit here with a little bit of an elbow, no call. Now Ishu, Weinkammer. Weinkammer down to O'Hearn. Ishu circles back up top, switches out with Grayson. All the way around to Gill. Gill didn't have room for a shot, so he sends it back down low. Fitzgerald on the forecheck, back up to Gill. He's got some time and space this time. Weinkammer shot, deflected. Fitzgerald scoops it up. Ishu up top. Weinkammer shot through traffic, and Baradello with the save. Another shot here, and that's deflects up into the netting. Faceoff will be inside off an Eagle stick. 12:05 left in the second period. Shots 13-4 now in favor of the Sun Devils. That line switches out. We've got Brandt will take center. Brandt at center. So we've got Ishu and Fitzgerald, and up top it's Weinkammer and Gill still. Ishu off the faceoff, leaves it for Gill. Gill across to Grayson. Shot and fluttered up into the glove of Villardello. Faceoff on the other side now. Brandt lines up, wins it. Nice design play there. Weinkammer went to a crisscross with Ishu. Now Brandt has it out of the corner. Brandt around the near corner, all the way across now to Weinkammer. Up top to Brandt. Leaves it for Weinkammer. Shot tipped in front, and Ishu got a stick on it, but it went wide of the net. Looks like a power play here. Controlling play by the Sun Devils. That one's tipped up into the net. And we'll get a defensive change here. Looks like all five now. So we'll get a line change, another face-off inside the Eagles' end. Sun Devils have quadrupled up the shot total at 16-4. 11:29 to go in the first. 1-0 on the goal from Fitzgerald. Marbin. Shot on net by Rayhorn. Marbin collects it. Back up. Stroud. Another block shot by the Eagles. They do that well, as I said this morning. A lot of block shots. Rayhorn. Peck back to Rayhorn. Rayhorn's trying to skate it out. It's reversed now. Peck. Intercepted pass by Stroud. Shot in on Chesley. Now it's flipped up and out. It's going to roll down, and Marvin gets there just in time. No icing. Neubauer helps him out. Neubauer and Marvin in the corner. Marvin has it. Up top, Rayhorn. Across Stroud. Shot blocked again by the Eagles. Loose puck trickles around at center. It comes back now to Rayhorn. Up to Stroud. He loses it. Sent back in. Rayhorn collects it. Nice move behind Chesley. Now up to Schaefer, I believe. Now it's Marvin. He loses it. Peck on the forecheck. Puck comes around the near side. O'Hearn off the bench. Peck with a shot. Saved by Villardello. Now Glimcher on the forecheck. Heavy hit. The Eagles reverse it. Intercepted at center by Curry. Curry tries to chip it around. Can't. Eagles go back the other way. Good stick check by Schwab on the far left defense. Little fight at the blue line. Sun Devils trying to get it out. O'Hearn floating up north, waiting for the exit pass. Eagles able to keep it in. They get a shot, not on net, off the back glass. Now it's sent up the side here. Curry and O'Hearn try to get it out. This time it is on net, and Chesley with the glove save. Line change will bring out Fitzgerald, Ishu, and I believe Brandt on the fence. It's Weinkammer and I believe Gill. Gill behind Chesley. Tries to move it up. Gets overtaken by a few Eagles. They shot in wide of Chesley. It bounces off the glass. Now Weinkammer up to Brandt. Nice pass behind the defenseman, Ishu. Ishu throws it in on Baradello. He makes a save. Now Fitzgerald looking for the shot. That one's played off by Baradello again. Ishu across to Weinkammer. Shot deflected over the head and off the glass. Ishu tries to find Brandt down low. He does. Sends it out in front. Fluttering, bouncing puck. It's loose. Brandt takes it, spins off two men. Waiting for some help. Ishu comes in. And now the puck up top. Gill. Weinkammer. Shot. Look, backdoor pass. Ishu was got it on his backhand. Now it's up in front. Bouncing puck. Fitzgerald is trying to find another goal. Another shot on net off the blocker of Baradello. More pressure here by the Sun Devils. Shot deflected wide. Ishu goes behind the net to Brandt. Brandt up top. Weinkammer. And a little just outside the blue line. Gill had to retreat. Now he sends it back in. 7:42 to go in the second. 1-0 is the score. Shot again, and Fitzgerald's been in the right place all day. Tried to get a stick on that one, but Baradello covered it up. Shot totals should be around 20 now. I see 19, but good pressure here by the Sun Devils. 7:33 to go. Neubauer will take the face off. Corbin, Schaefer on our right side, but Neubauer's left, and Peck is the right wing. Puck sent in by the Eagles. Rolls all the way behind Chesley, played by Rayhorn. His pass was chipped up. Now it's taken away by the Eagles. Puck played through center, long bouncing pass across. Rayhorn plays it in the corner. Eagles trying to send it out front. This time they do. It's loose and puck's outside the zone. Gets thrown back in on Chesley. Eagles touch up on the delayed offsides. Schwab spun himself out of control. Turns it over. Loose in front. Chesley had to make a save there. This time shot blocked. Now a bouncing puck picked up by the Sun Devils. Peck down the right side. Moves it out. Looks for Schaefer. Had a chance to knock it in. It went off the skate of Neubauer. Now more pressure. D to D up top. Weekly sends it down low. Schaefer. Schaefer waiting for Peck. Peck sends it out front. It's going to come up top to Gill. He shoots and about 8 feet over the net. Off the glass. Schaefer and O'Hearn off the bench. O'Hearn playing it with Schaefer. Schaefer up top. Weekly shot through a lot of traffic. Right in on net. Baradello made the save, and he was going to shovel it to the corner, but he covers it up. Sun Devils finish up the line change. O'Hearn was out there at center, and now Curry and Glimcher will join him. Up top on defense, it's Weekly and Gill. Sun Devil defensemen probably have a dozen shots at least at this point. Maybe 20, but a bunch were blocked. O'Hearn's going to step in. Sun Devils win it. Weekly tried to get it to Glimcher. He couldn't. O'Hearn in the corner. O'Hearn battling, looking out front. He's got Curry. Stays in the corner. Cross. Weekly. Dances inside. Backhand off the skate just wide of the net. Now it's sent all the way out back to center. Long pass across. Curry. Curry up to O'Hearn. O'Hearn down into the corner. He loses it. Glimcher. Now puck come back up top to Gill. Gill shot off the side of the net. Glimcher sends a pass in from a shot in behind the net, and Verdello was there with the pad on the back post. Curry pulls it inside. Now leaves it for Weekly. Rory Weekly sends it out in front, bouncing puck off of Biradello's left pad. Back up top, O'Hearn. And his shot was blocked, and it just comes out of the defensive zone. Gill lost his stick. He's going to have to kick this one out. He tries to twice, and now it's sent in behind Chesley. And Weekly got a lot of space here. He able to skate it out through center. Backhands it in. Sun Devils get a change here, but O'Hearn shot deflected into the netting. In the middle of the change here, the O'Hearn overstayed his shift a little bit, able to get a shot off. And that'll finish the change here. We got Fitzgerald on the left and Brandt in the middle and Ishu in the center slot area. Rayhorn up top on the right, and now it's Weinkammer down to Ishu on that designed face-off play. Rayhorn tried to chip it down, taken away by the Eagles, and they just send it up and out. That'll be icing. Is it not going to make it? Weinkammer gets there. Weinkammer finds a swinging Brandt. Brandt to Ishu over the line. Ishu shot wide of the net. Weinkammer pinches in. Now it's Ishu right in front. And again, Fitzgerald was there, but there's a whistle. Got a penalty. Weinkammer is going to get called for a roughing call. So we'll have a power play for the Eagles. And a face-off 200 feet away. Looks like it's going to be Schwab and Weekly to kill on defense. Brandt at center, and Ishu will join him on the PK. Ishu able to come away with it here, just almost escaped for a breakaway. Lost it in his skates. Schwab chips it back up the side, now through the middle. Eagles send it in on Chesley, pad save to the corner. Eagles send it out in front, played off the back stick of Chesley. Now the puck's going to be sent all the way down. No icing. Ishu races down for the pressure. Goes for the stick check. Comes out with it. 1-on-3, Ishu versus the Eagles. And Ishu gets pulled down. No call. 1:11 left on the penalty to Weinkammer. And now Ishu able to get it out to center. Now Brandt almost able to escape with it there, but the Eagles come back the other way. Puck's in all the way back in behind Chesley into the far left corner. Ishu going to send it down, and a couple tired Sun Devils heading to the bench. 3 out of 4 will get a change here. Curry, O'Hearn will be up front, and Gill got the change in as well. He has it now. And Weekly's been out there for a while. He's caught on the far side. Weekly tried to play it up, but it's sent back in by the Eagles. Gill in the corner, fighting for it. O'Hearn able to come in and help out. Puck comes up the wall. Sent back in deep by the Eagles. Eagles take a shot here through some traffic, and it's loose in front. Chesley doesn't know where it is, but now Curry moves it up to O'Hearn. Back to full strength. Weinkammer is out of the box, 5-on-5. 1:45 to go. Puck comes up top to, I believe that's Gill. Gill shot in off the stick of Biradello and loose in front, and Marvin picks up the rebound. I believe Gill had the shot saved by Biradello, and I believe Marvin will get the goal. Regardless who got it, it's 2-0 Sun Devils. Face off at center. Sent in behind Chesley. Looks like it's Marvin, Neubauer, and Schaefer with Stroud and someone else on defense in the corner. It's tied up deep. 1:12 to go. Refs are telling them to move it. 4 players tied up in the corner. It's kicked along the wall, now behind Chesley. Centering pass with speed comes Neubauer. Up to Marvin. Marvin cuts inside. He's held. No call. Now he's pushed from behind. He takes exception of that. Tries to run over Peterson. Marvin missed him. Now it's kept in up top. Stroud. Bouncing puck kicked into the corner. Schaefer sends it around. Neubauer hard in on it. Kept in. Nice play by Rayhorn. Rayhorn with some moves. Comes in front. Backdoor pass to Marvin. Rayhorn to Marvin. A great little backdoor pass, and Marvin has another one. His second goal, I believe, of the shift, if he got credit for that first one. .9 to go in the second. 3-0 is the score. Brandt's line will come out to finish off the period. That's going to include Ishu and Fitzgerald. Ishu shot wide of the net. Rolls around to the far side. Kept in by Weinkammer. And now kept in and kicked out. Now it's going to be Weinkammer back for it to Gill. 2 seconds left. And he'll just hold on to it. End of the second period. 3-0 Sun Devils. Good pressure. Shot total way up there now. 26-8 in favor of the Sun Devils. Marvin's got 2 goals. And Fitzgerald, I believe, has the other one. Assists being handed out to Brandt, Gill, Curry, and Rayhorn so far on the stat sheet.
Probably a Bluetooth for that.
Third period about to get underway. Chesley heads back to his net. Argovitz with the win this morning. Chesley with the win yesterday and looking for another one here this afternoon. Face-off will be at center. It's Brant Ishu and Fitzgerald from on defense. It's Gill and Weinkammer. Left to right, it's Ishu, Brandt, and Fitzgerald. 15 minutes up on the clock. 3-0 Sun Devils to start off the third. Face-off won by the Eagles behind Brandt. Now it rolls back to Gill. Goes up the wall off the skate of Ishu. Able to send it up through the middle. too far for Fitzgerald. No icing. Fitzgerald's ridden off hard in the corner, waiting for some help. He's battling off two Eagles. Ishu comes in. Brandt steps back. Another scrum on the back wall. Eagles come out with it. Exit pass through the middle, a little too far, taken by Weinkammer. He turns it around. He's hooked in. They're going to have a delayed call here, probably a hook or a tripping call. Chesley was heading for the bench. Power play coming up here for the Sun Devils. Power play unit is going to be Stroud and Weekly up top with Neubauer. Let's see, it looks like O'Hearn maybe at center. O'Hearn takes the face off. He pushes in the corner. Neubauer is in there. Stroud is up front playing forward, it looks like, on the power play unit. Neubauer comes out with it, up to Gill. Stroud's played forward and defense, mostly defense for the majority of the year after the injury to Moyer. Face off on the other side. O'Hearn again at center. Stroud to his left, Neubauer in the middle. Rolling puck comes back and kept in, but taken back now by Neubauer to Weekly. Weekly to Gill. O'Hearn through the middle. Tries to cut through two or three players, loses it. Now the Eagles able to push it back out to center. Chase O'Hearn, right-handed forward, leaves it for Weekly. Weekly up over the red line, the right-handed defenseman. Takes it down into the corner. He's ridden off. Now Stroud sends it back the other way. Up the wall and almost kept him by Chase, but he takes it back out. O'Hearn through the middle, he loses it. Now it's Gill, he backhands it up all the way down. No icing, play continues. Off the bench is Ishu on defense with Weinkammer and Fitzgerald. Curry off the bench. Sun Devils have their 5 players out there. Brandt keeps it in, sends it in, out in front, off the stick of Curry and into the corner. Now it's sent up all the way up and out of a face-off inside the Eagles' end. 28 seconds left on the power play. 3-0 is the score. 12:47 left in the third. Brandt on the face-off to Curry on the wall. Brandt comes in, tries to dig it out, gets it on his backhand, turns and spins. Long pass across, Weinkammer shot in, covered up by Beardello. 14 seconds left on the power play. Brandt on the face-off, loses it in the corner. Now Brandt up on the wall, leaves it for Weinkammer. Bounce pass down to Fitzgerald, I believe. Shot in off a skate, deflected in front. Now the Eagles will skate out with it. They get their man back 5-on-5. Chesley out of his net, stops it, holds it, leaves it for Weinkammer. He loses it. Centering pass was off the skate of Ishu. 5-on-5. Weinkammer battles for it. He comes out with it. Long airmail pass, left side. Curry down the left wall, tries to cut inside. Loses his footing, and the Eagles come back the other way. They send it all the way in behind Chesley. Schwab on the left side, pinches it off. Trying to push it up. Brandt comes in, picks it up behind Chesley, reverses, and able to chip it around and up and out off the glass. Bouncing puck to center, collected by the Eagles. They send it back in. Now Chesley leaves it for Schwab. The hard forechecker on him. He's able to escape that. Now a sauce pass up to Peck. Now sent back in again by the Eagles. They touch up. Rayhorn. Nathaniel Rayhorn, right side, cuts through the middle. He's going to take it himself down the left side. Stays with it. Down in the corner at Peck. And now back out to center. It's Neubauer, Peck, and Schaefer, Schwab, and Rayhorn. Peck, exit pass out through center, taken by the Eagles. Big hit by Peck. He's going to get called. Kind of left his, a little bit of a jump as he hit him, left his feet. So he's going to get called probably for the rough. 2 minutes for roughing to Peck. He heads to the box. Face-off will be to the left or right of Chesley. Penalty kill unit coming out for the Sun Devils. Looks like it's going to be Curry and Glimsher, Weekly and Stroud. Timeout. Eagles are going to use this opportunity with the power play coming up to talk it over.
Taping, so it'll throw it up or short.
No, it's.
Might have been the Wi-Fi.
Let me see, yeah.
Eagles come back the other way.
Okay, it's still going.
My Bluetooth's not connected.
No.
Bluetooth?
No, it's just doing remotes.
Still not connected.
And I can't get out of the screen. Which one is it? It says connected. But
Razor. What? It's pairing now. Shut up.
it's not connected. Hold on, technical difficulties, guys. I'm gonna unconnect it and connect it. Nothing.
Maybe it's working.
No, it doesn't show it. Hold on, let me go on. It's like on and off.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why either. And if I get out of the screen, it'll. I'm gonna try connecting again. I don't know why it's not. You can start the live stream again.
Is it working on there?
Yeah, but you can't hear you. You can start the live stream again.
says Bluetooth connected.
Yeah, I
can hear
don't
it,
know
but
why.
I don't know why. They don't show the volume on it. I'm not sure if anyone heard me, but it's supposed to be the one. You guys picked up a ball a little bit.
Okay, let's just do this. We're gonna stop the live.